Liquid Considerations is filmed in front of a dead tapestry.
Good day, brethren. The Good Captain here, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Liquid Considerations, where we consider some liquids, some vape liquids, to be precise. And this is the Portlandia episode, as promised previously. Hopefully, if you just watched Portlandia episode of Beer Reviews, or if not, you can watch it afterward. Doesn't matter. But we told you this was happening. Told you over and over again in Is This a Vlog? Following our trip on the road to Portlandia. And now we're here. Now it's happening. So this is going to be exciting. I hope. I think it's going to be exciting. Got a couple of liquids for your consideration here today. And some very cool, very interesting stories to go with them. So these liquids both came from Vape Spot. Vape Spot, right in the heart of Portland, next to the Voodoo Donut, of all places. Which, if you're going to Portland, yeah, hit up the Voodoo Donut. It's worth it. It's a good time. The donuts are secondary. The experience is foremost. Voodoo Donut is awesome. Vape Spot is right next to, or just about next to, the Voodoo Donut. Other side of weird theater that shows weird anime, apparently. Didn't watch any, but tried to make sure my teenage daughter wasn't looking in that direction, because she really likes it. Anyway, so like I said, a couple of liquids here, and the first one from Anonymoose Joose. Got some moose up there, I guess. This is called the Forager. Now, got to apologize because I do not remember dude's name from Vape Spot, because I am terrible about names, and his business card didn't have it on there, but I talked to him, and if you were following the trip to Portland, or, you know, if you were trying to follow the beer tour and ended up getting some other stuff by accident on the Instagrams there, then you might have seen when we stopped into the Vape Spot. I talked to these dudes and bought this liquid. But so the one dude from Vape Spot is, I don't know if he's the main guy or what, but is affiliated with the company here, with Anonymoose. And so I got this one partially based on his recommendation, because that's good to talk to your friendly folks at your vape shops. But this is a pipe tobacco style flavor, which I do love. I love my pipe tobaccos. You guys know, if you've been following, you know, the reason I got into vaping was because of my desire to recapture some of what I was missing out of my pipes and my cigars, and particularly my hookah, because I was an old hookah smoker, and just dripped on my device. That's awesome. I can do that. This is 0 nicotine, by the way. You would also know if you've been following. So, tying back into the hookah theme, classic shisha flavor, or hookah tobacco. Classic flavor in shisha is the apple pipe tobacco. The Forager is an apple pipe tobacco. I mean, come on. How could I pass that up, man? It's awesome. Smelled awesome. And in addition to that, so the dude from Vape Spot, again, apologize for forgetting your name, dude. He's a cool guy, though. Had some nice conversation for a little while with him. So he tells me that they are working on an entire shisha-based line for, hookah fans that want some of those classic shisha flavors. And that's exciting to me because like I said, I love it. It's part of my history. I love it to death, and this smelled good. And I gotta say, a lot of times on Liquid Considerations, I've been puffing on these liquids for a while. I waited for these to shoot this because I wanted fresh, out of the box. This is the unboxing experience only. They've been, in my pocket and in my travel vape tin. But other than smelling them, because you can't sample liquids in Oregon. It's not like here in Illinois where you have, devices set up and you can take a couple puffs. No, in Oregon they don't let you do that. So basically you can kind of like smell them and go from there. So I'm hoping these are going to live up to my expectations. But in any case, let's give this a puff because I'm just rambling like crazy and we got to sample this. Got this in my still air, and I got a couple of 32 over 26 Claptons coming in right around 0.5, just under 0.5, 0.47 on this. Could be putting about 37 watts through them. Satisfying. That's a better one. Oh. Super, super satisfying. That's interesting. In the vape, the apple is slightly more subdued. You definitely get more apple flavor in the scent than you do in the taste. Which isn't bad. Well, you know what? It's interesting. It's still there. It's just, it blends differently. Oh man, that tobacco though, the good shisha tobacco. Wow, that blends so interestingly and nicely. Wow, that's nice. That's just good, man. This, gosh dang, I love my pipe tobacco flavors, and this one could be right up there with some of my favorites easily. And this is based on the first couple of puffs, man. The first couple of puffs, and I'm willing to say this is right up at the top of any of the flavors that I've enjoyed. Man, it's like the memories it evokes, man. The apple shisha. I wonder if I have any apple shisha left. I'm going to be, there goes my other suspender. I've been having problems with these suspenders all darn day, I swear. Nothing a quick vape won't fix. Man, that is nice. So on top of the awesome quality of this liquid, I gotta say the rest of their line is quite good. They have some really good flavors. My wife was super into they had a cherry limeade, which if I'm not mistaken was limited flavor, but she bought a bottle out there in Portland, loved it so much that when we got home, she got on their website and ordered 2 more bottles. And it was a good flavor. I mean, based on me tasting it, I like cherry limeade myself. And it was an awesome cherry limeade flavor. And, I mean, again, super cool dudes in general. When she ordered, they kicked her a little sample of another not even yet released limited flavor that's going to be coming out later. And they sent her a little thing like, yeah, taste this. It's awesome, man. That's good. You can't beat that kind of service. And I'm super interested to see if they come up with some more, shisha-based flavors. I'm going to be all about it. If I'm not mistaken, and I hate to, don't quote me because I don't want to put words in people's mouths, but I believe dude was telling me that even though this flavor was awesome as it was, they were going to redo for their shisha-based line. They were going to have a flavor that was even closer to the classic double apple shisha, because that is the classic shisha flavor, double apple. It's a blend of the sweetness of red apple with the tartness and plantiness of green apple, and of course your high quality pipe tobacco that goes into a good shisha. And I'm pretty sure he said it was actually going to be a completely new flavor. They weren't just going to keep this one and run it into another line. I think he said there was another flavor that was going to be even closer. And it's like, I got a hard time believing that, man. This one's awesome. This one's awesome. So I mean, if they get the double apple shisha flavor even tighter than this one is, I'm going to be impressed because they're doing a good job. Oh man, that's good. Now that being said, I gotta dry these coils out a little bit. I don't want to re-wick quite yet. Oh, there's still a little liquid on there. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh, so good. Closer to dry. I should have just cut and re-wicked, but I didn't want to. Because I'm feeling lazy today. No, really, if you've been paying attention, you might know that we just finished filming the beer reviews, Portlandia edition. We talked about fine brew from Alameda. A good stout. Man, such a good stout. Check that out. But before you do, let me drip on a little bit of this. Now this is another local Portland liquid. And this is interesting. So talking to dude at the shop there, the guy that runs this company, which is BioJuice, is apparently a friend of the shop. BioJuice Vapors. This is Bigfoot. So he's a friend of the shop down there. And from what I was told anyway, don't get me in the middle of any arguments. From what I was told, he was so thrilled with their Forager from Anonymoose that he said, man, that's an awesome pipe tobacco flavor, and I've got to come up with something really, really good that will go right with that. You know, and the way they were describing it is in the shop was something like a woodsy sort of a flavor. So apparently, through a little collaboration, putting their heads together and talking about what would be good, they've come up with this Bigfoot. And now this is going to get you guys. Believe me, this is nuts. So this is pipe tobacco. Awesome. Custard. Equally awesome. And squash. Dude, seriously. Pipe tobacco, custard, and squash. Who's going to come up with that? Well, the good folks in Portland, obviously, because they got awesome ideas. it makes sense a little bit when you think about it. You know, it's an earthy flavor. It seems like it would pair well. You know, you got your good tobacco and custard. You know, that's a good balance in there. And then squash comes in. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. But it smelled awesome. And they were really interested in having me check it out. And I said, all right. I don't want to say out loud that they like kicked it to me so I could check it out. I don't want folks expecting that or nothing, but that might have been what happened. But now I'm going to vape on it. Nuts. Smells nuts. Smells delicious, but smells nuts. I don't even know what to say about that, man. That is delicious and crazy in a way that is almost indescribable. It's one of those flavors that if you gave it to somebody, they'd be like, oh, that's good. What is it? And then you'd have to tell them, oh, it's pipe tobacco and custard and squash. And they'd be like, all right, really? Are you serious? That's what it is, man. Pipe tobacco, custard, and squash. How nuts is that? How nuts is that? Man, is it good. Man. So if you guys are pipe tobacco fans, pipe tobacco flavor fans, like I am, if you like those deep, earthy flavors, like I do, oh man, either one of these is a fine addition to your regular rotation. And now I'm a little torn. I don't want to pit these two guys against each other. I don't want to say one is better than another. And as we know, this is all taste-based. This all comes down to, you know, what do you like, man? What do you like? You know, I love the pipe tobacco flavors. I hate the cigarette-y tobacco flavors. So you know what? Those guys that are like, man, I love this, you know, red style. I ain't gonna like that. Just how it is, you know? I can get into the more cigar type flavors, you know. I like some RY4s for sure. Some folks don't like that. No big deal, man. That's your taste. So I don't want to say that one of these is better than another, but having, you know, I smelled these the other week when I picked them up, and I might have been smelling them periodically ever since because I was super excited about getting to this. But now that I've tried them both, man, the Forager from Anonymoose, so good. Brings back memories, wonderful memories of my shisha smoking days. Super delicious. But I feel bad even doing this. But for something that I'm going to grab, and if I want to kick back, have a really nice beer, and relax with a really good vape, it's Bigfoot, man. Man, Bigfoot from BioJuice. This is really good. This is really good. It's got that really nice blend of earthy and sweet that is really what I love in a flavor, and in particularly in a good, you know, pipe tobacco style flavor. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's that's one of the more subtle's not the right word that I want to use, but it's a deeper flavor. It's not in your face so much. If I might try to draw a few comparisons, I would say that Smokeless Symphony from King of Clouds, which I love. When you're running it at something that's a little more serious, you put it in a good RDA or something, the flavor's a little more punchier, I guess. A little more in your face. Now, VCT from Ripe, that seems a little more subdued. There's a lot of flavor there, but it's kind of deeper, This has that deeper quality. The Forager from Anonymoose, that was a little more up front, and it's good. It's really, really good. It's awesome. This, Bigfoot from BioJuice, that's a little deeper. So, good quality is all around. Again, it all depends. What do you like? What are you in the mood for at the moment? That's how I am too, man. I skip around all the time. I say, today I feel like this. This minute I feel like this. This is not even today, man. I switch all day long. You guys know it. I'm not an ADV kind of guy. I switch it up depending on how I feel. Man. This one right here though. Oh man. So good. Both good. Both very good. Wow. Two awesome juices from an awesome, awesome place that are going to hold a really good place in my heart for a while to come, I'm sure. Man, you can't beat that. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. Finding good stuff that you love and that makes you a happier person. Absolutely. Wow. All right. Well, I'm done preaching. I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for sticking with me for this one. Like I said, if you hadn't checked out the Portlandia edition of Beer Reviews, check that out because we got one of the really nicest stouts probably that I've had. It's right up there. It's really, really good. And check out the rest of what we're up to, And hey, if you feel so inclined, by God, give this a like. Or even subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing. We'll see you again real near future. Whether you like it or not. Much love.